Assalamu alaikum, dear friends, how are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. All the things which we are possessing and all the things which we might achieve, none of those is as important as our own personality. Also, that we want to develop our assets, we want them to grow and we want them to keep growing. And it's good as well. That's not bad. It's natural. It's a human nature. But dear friends, developing our own personality, nothing is as important as this one. A person who has developed a lot materially, but could not develop their personality, it's not good at all. And the person who is very little developed materially could not accumulate or achieve much, but has worked a lot upon the personality development of theirs, they are much more successful. We have made it a topic of our discussion today. What is our personality and how can we develop, improve our personality? Let's look upon the five ways to understand the personality, another five ways to develop and to improve our personality at the same time. Let's look upon all that. Personality refers to the unique set of characteristic traits and patterns of behavior, patterns of thinking, feeling that distinguishes an individual from others. It encompasses various aspects, including including the five of these which are coming. First one, temperament. Whether we are, whether I and you are an introverted or an extroverted person. So introvert mean enjoying their own company for most of the time, not being much of the willing to be amongst the people. So that is being introvert. And the extrovert who live with the people, who want to interact with the people, who want to be in the company of the people for most of the time. So temperament is the first thing about our personality. Either I'm the introvert or the extrovert. Number two, character. Character includes values, beliefs, and moral principles. That is our character. Values, what is right and wrong, what is important in the life, what is the standard and the criteria, whether something is good, important, or not. So, dear friend, the first thing is values, the second is beliefs and the moral principles. That is called character. Now, the third is emotional intelligence, emotional regulation, empathy, self awareness. So, emotional intelligence, very important, very important indeed. Emotional regulation, that is the subject, that is the objective, the purpose of being emotionally intelligent. Emotional regulation and empathy mean being able to feel what the other people are feeling, trying to put ourselves into the shoes of another person, so that in the circumstances of another person, so that we are better able to understand them, what they people are thinking, what they people are feeling, what is the impact of all that on their life, and what I would have been feeling if I were in their position, if I were facing the same sort of circumstances. And this is self awareness. This is the third thing: emotional intelligence, emotional regulation, empathy, and self awareness. That is the third thing about the personality. What is meant by the personality? Number four, cognitive abilities. To what extent I or you are good at problem solving, to what extent I and you are good at decision making and creativity. Being creative actually, it helps us a lot in the solution of a problem, in the decision making. So that is actually cognitive abilities, the ability of the mind. And the fifth is, fifth and the last thing about understanding our personality, behavioral tendencies, behavioral tendencies, like whether somebody is an optimist or a pessimistic, whether somebody is resilient or not, whether somebody having the ability to adopt the new situation or not, to what extent. The personality development on the other hand refers to the process of improving and refining one's personality traits, habits, and behaviors to achieve personal growth, personal well being, and effectiveness in various aspects of the life. So, dear friend, we have talked about the 5 ways to understand what is actually meant by the personality. Now, we are going to talk about how can we improve and make it better as far our personality is concerned. So that is personality development. On the other hand, refers to the process of improving and refining one's personality traits, habits, and behaviors to achieve personal growth, personal well-being, and effectiveness in various aspects of the life. Now, the number one thing about the development of a personality is self-awareness. We need to become self-aware, understanding one's strengths, understanding one's weaknesses and values and goals. So that is self-awareness, understanding one's strengths, understanding one's weaknesses, understanding one's values, and understanding one's goals. So that is called self-awareness. Now the second is personal growth. Personal growth, developing new skills, learning new knowledge, gaining more information and new perspective upon the perspective of our perspective. Personal growth comprises new information, willingness to gain new information, willingness and making effort to gain new knowledge, willingness, and making effort to gain the insight into the situation, willingness and willingness and making effort to become a bit wise, gaining the wisdom. And so that is what is our perspective of life. So that is the personal growth. The number two, number three is emotional intelligence development. How can we emotionally become intelligent? Enhancing emotional awareness, regulation, and expression. Enhancing emotional awareness, regulation, and expression. Now the fourth is building positive habits and behaviors. Building positive habits and behaviors, regular exercises, healthy eating, and productive time management. Building positive habits and behaviors, it is like eating healthy food, regular exercises, productive time management. So that is building positive habits and behaviors. Overcoming limiting beliefs, overcoming limiting beliefs, overcoming limiting limit and fears and negative patterns, anxiety, procrastination, and self doubt. Overcoming limiting beliefs and fears and negative patterns, anxiety, procrastination, and self-doubt. Remember, personality development is a lifelong process, that can help individuals become more confident, more resilient, and successful in their personal and professional life. So that is a very important topic indeed about what is meant by the personality. How can we develop our personality? That's all at the moment. Thank you very much.